Hello, hello. I hope you are doing awesome. In today's video, we're talking about managerial courage. Managerial courage. I was so excited to do this video because over the past few months, I've been having some really fascinating conversations with leaders. And something that keeps showing up is they're having a challenge with their leadership teams unable to have uncomfortable conversations with the people that they're leading. They are challenged to hold their team accountable, really holding them accountable to doing the work that they know they need to do. They need to fulfill a certain role and responsibilities in order to fulfill the mission of the organization. And so one of the things that I love to share with them is, and I often turn to Matthew Kelly's book, The Culture Solution, because in the book he shares the 6 immutable principles of a dynamic culture. And in the book, he shares a 3-step process called managerial courage. Managerial courage. And Matthew says managerial courage is a 3-step process of accountability that coaching leaders use to achieve extraordinary results. And it's 3 steps, right? So, step number 1, expect. Expect. Leaders, we expect a lot from our people, right? We expect them to do their work. However, it's ridiculous for us to think that they're going to live up to those expectations if they are not clear. If they don't have a clear role description and scorecard, if they don't know how they're being evaluated, we cannot expect that they are going to meet or exceed those expectations if they're unclear of what those things are. And so, as leaders, that's the first thing we need to do. We need to make sure that our team members know what winning looks like. Step number 2, inspect. Once our people know exactly what's expected of them, we have to inspect their work. We should be inspecting their work regularly. Now, this does not mean that we are micromanaging. This doesn't mean that we're hovering all over them and watching their every move. No, but we've got to inspect their work in order for us to identify what they're doing well and where they might need to improve, how we can really support them. So we've got to make sure that we're regularly checking in on them. What are you doing? How's everything going? What are you working on? This is also an opportunity for us to get a lot more insight in how our people work. How are they thinking? How do they accomplish certain tasks? How are they being strategic? All of these things help us because when we know more about how our people think and how they do their work, we can be better coaches. We can help them in different ways, but only when we're actually inspecting their work is that an opportunity for us to really support them and help them grow. And step number 3, coach. Coach, right? Let people know what you expect of them. Then you inspect their work. And now, because you've identified some of those areas, what they're doing well and where they might need to improve, now we get to coach them. We get to coach them up. We get to coach them to be better, to excel. Coaching is also an opportunity for us to make sure that our team members know that, hey, we appreciate you. So many people are going into work on a regular basis and they don't feel appreciated. We need to make sure that we're acknowledging our team and the work that they're doing, acknowledging the good work that they're doing, and then also lifting them up and helping to support them into leaning into not only things they do well, but helping them grow in some of those areas that they really want to develop. That they want to develop not only to help them get better in their role, but to help them get better as a leader in general, as a person in general. And so managerial courage, it's so important for us to practice this 3-step process of managerial courage. Let your team know exactly what's expected of them, inspect, and then coach. And when you're continuously doing that, you're starting to create that coaching culture in the organization. People feel supported. People feel like you want them to win. They want to do their best work. They want to grow. They want to get better. And that is what we need to be doing and focusing on as leaders. And so when I'm having these conversations with all of these leaders, I love sharing managerial courage because this is something we all need. There is a lack of bold leadership today. One of the things we need to do as leaders is to hold our team accountable, and we can't hold them accountable if we don't have managerial courage. And so I love that Matthew shares this simple but not easy 3-step process. And I hope that when you think about your team and how you're developing your team, if you can take a look at, hey, what are you already doing out of those 3 steps, and where might you be able to improve on those 3 steps to really help your team members grow, to help develop them so that they can do their best work and that everyone on the team can come into work and fulfill the mission of the organization. I hope you found this video helpful. I would love to hear from you. Are you practicing managerial courage? Maybe you're already doing this, you just didn't have a name for it. Now you can actually say, "Hey, I'm practicing managerial courage in my organization." And then you can teach other leaders at the company to practice the same thing. So, would love to hear from you. Let me know, and if you aren't, let me know which of these steps you really want to improve. Maybe there's one or two that you really need to strengthen, to make sure that you're becoming that bold leader that you know that you are. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please like it and also share it with another leader who you think might find it valuable as well. I also invite you to subscribe to my channel so we can stay connected.